Hey y'all, I'm back with another Guild War Builds video, and I'm trying something a little different as we've seen a lot more magic come into the fray, and I didn't want to remove slash. Every team I feel has either missile, and I'm just going to have to ignore that for now, or is a mix of slashing and magic damage, either 2 slash and 1 magic, or, you know, an Ayaka, which that's its own thing to deal with, or 2 magic and like 1 slash tank. So I tried to make a team that could defeat the largest number of teams with a really hard counter, and I'm really proud of myself because I'm using Murmur in this team. So let's go over the build really quickly, and then we'll go and give it a first whirl. I've done some testing in the mock guild battle, but I haven't done any live fire guild yet. So we're doing pretty standard Whisper here. Golden armor +5. I like using the Excalibur for the sword these days because I'm really liking the 24 accuracy as more kind of random amounts of evade are on like Orlandus and random Medianas and stuff like that. So make sure some of the damage sticks. And then just using this Magicite Eye Mask to get some wind attack resist up since there's a lot of wind units. I still would love to use the Magicite Mask, but until I can turn the TMR ability off, I'm not going to. I don't want to cast any additional spells. Siren for the 25% slash resist, and then Snow White Guard for 15 to slash and projectile. That gets us at 98% slash, which is our standard, and not too bad 54% magic. We've done the resistance primarily through party-based vision cards. I've turned magic resist back on. I've had it off for a while, but I think I have a positioning setup that'll work. I need to re-raise her bravery again. She died in some PvE. That'll help some of her damage. Okay. 3,500 health also, which I am happy with. That's a pretty high health for Whisper. Ogrius is kind of our slash bruiser, running armor of light +5. Defense, so that we just kind of have a generally good armor for all situations. Almost 5,000 health, which is pretty beefy. This is the biggest I've been able to get her. Still, you know, a healthy amount of defense, and decent resistances, 40 to magic and 25 to slash, with a nice 20 to win too, you know, for those, you know, any Ayakas we see, or Halalilas who are pretty popular out there. And then we're running Iron Giant because the only vision card I ever resonance on for her. I'd like to get her Golem resonance up too to make her even beefier. And then we don't have this as high as I'd like to. I'm working on this now. But magic resistant 12 and then HP 5 there. And finally, our friend Murmur. Oops, that is changing now looking at. Let's take a look at her. 2,500 health, which is very low, but for Murmur, I believe, is kind of high. We're running Mage's Protection for the additional magic resist. I think she's one of the best magic resist casters you can get. We're running Dario's TMR for the extra 30% AP, which she very much needs. Vital Platinum Robe, just to get that health up there. When you have resistances, you want health, not defense. And then Alexandrite Ring for additional elemental resistances. This brings her up to a whopping 82% magic resistance. This would get better if I ran a magic resist Esper on her, which I would like to. I'm working on the resonance there too. I would probably want to run Fenrir as the Esper here. And a 45% slash. We have 25 to lightning and, you know, 15 to most elements except for fire and wind. So this all stacks up to make it so it's for only a 2,500 health unit. She takes a big beating, and what you'll see hopefully in these guild battle videos is her AI is really good as a mixed magic damage and healer. Okay, so let's go over some of the opponents today. I think we don't have the ideal teams that I've been kind of preparing for in this guild, but that's okay. I think we can test it against... We definitely want to avoid Missile here. I do think this one is nasty. We wouldn't want to fight Pierce anyway. So I think this, unless the Thancred has Sub-Dragoon, is probably a good first target. This team should still be pretty good against slash damage, so let's give it a shot. I am curious to see if this team is less effective against slash damage than my previous team was. Set this to 1.5 here. And I do think it's, you know, pretty much the same except for some of the defenses and Murmur here, but I do worry about Murmur against Thancred. Her slash resist is pretty good, but her pierce resist is non-existent. Maybe I should put her in the center so she doesn't do this. I might have to work on the positioning a little bit. But let's see. There's 2 tanks. We can probably grind it down. Okay, that's not a Dragoon probably. There's Taunting Blade. That'll probably get us the win. I just don't want to have to lose. Oh my god, are my abilities off? Why is she not attacking? No, my abilities aren't off. What are you... Oh, she's charging. Okay. Okay, great, great. Here's our flare. We lucked out that it wasn't Dragoon there. Good damage. Almost 4,000. That's a 78 tank crit though, so we're picking on a weaker team here. Here's the disable. Nice. Bioblade on tanks. This is very effective. Damage is decent because it's against spirit. And if the poison hits, you're in good shape. Now what's nice about Murmur is now that she's used the flare is she'll try to heal or cast smaller nukes while she gets her AP back. So on our next battle, we cleaned that up pretty easily. I think these guys were soft. Even their 299s I feel were under-equipped. But, you know, Whisper still does Whisper stuff and basically didn't take any damage that whole fight. Now let's try it against another team. Maybe this Ramza? I'm worried about him having Ninja sub, but they have some magic, so we can kind of test out the key build here and see if it actually works. Yeah, if the Ramza has Anton, the resistance piercing attack, I'm in a lot of trouble. Sid is okay for me to fight. Rain might be a little tough because we're relying on some magic damage, but, you know, we're mixed here. We have Slash too. I don't like to go mono damage myself. She doesn't have any nukes, so she's going to try to find a way to get herself some Tailwind. That means, might mean sub. No, that doesn't, that's his main job. Resist magic. Okay, great. That'll help against rain. That should get her magic resistance up to almost 90 or over 90. But that's not what we're worried about. Oh, great. Ultima? Great. We just cast magic resist. This should nullify most of this. Yeah, 191. No problem there. And taunting spell. Ooh. Come on. Regen's very good on Murmur with her low health. Oh, that's a sub red mage. Rain? I think Murmur. Yep, he doesn't have ninja subs, so we're good. That's a risk though. And Crush Armor still only does 1500 to Murmur because of the element and the 45% slash resist. I can't take a lot of those, but I can take some of them. I'll probably heal. No damage again. Need Agrius to get in there and get some damage. No! How'd you cast it on her? Oh, steals 111. Oh, here's Credescent Hue. This should get us Confusion, which is always good. This is one of my favorite limit breaks. Great range, great status effect, high chance of success. Oh, now the magic resist fell off, so we're starting to take more damage, but not too much. It's much more manageable. Okay, that Landu's taking a lot of damage from a basic attack. There goes Rain, so there's no more risk of magic damage. Oh, here's Quake or Stone again. Oh, come on. Oh, he hits Agrius reasonably hard. Judgment Blade, can we get the stop? Yeah, we got it on Orlandu. Great. Oh, and here's the cure. Great. I love having Murmur as an off healer. It really helps with this team where you get chipped down a lot but not bursted very often. Make sure you're more ready to be fresh for the second battle if needed. Well, there we go. That worked okay. I'd like to try this again against the team more ideal. All right, thanks for watching. Peace.